check out the Patreon and gain access to all the source code. Hey, welcome to part 2 of creating our own Paragon system. Let's just head right into it. So first we want to open up our client. So we want to find the folder for the client. So it's here. Then we want to go into, into interface, then add-ons, and now down to your Paragon add-on, Paragon System add-on. First thing you gotta do is we want to open up the core file. Here, all we want to do is, first off, we want to require the AIO so it's inside our add-on and it's loaded, so we know that works. And then we will move over to the server Lua and make sure it also has the AIO loaded, and then we will do a test just to make sure everything is working. So first, in the interface add-on, so our own add-on, we will write local AIO equals AIO or require, not repeat, sorry, require, and in here uppercase AIO. Next, what you're gonna do is you wanna check if it has added the function, the add-on, and then return if it does. So here AIO dot add add-on, and it's a function, so we do like this, and then return here. So next thing is just handlers equals AIO dot add handlers quotes, and then Paragon System AIO, and then outside of the quotes a comma, and then code brackets, like that. That's all. So now we have AIO loaded. One more thing we'll add here is just we want to add something Blizzard made when you make add-ons. So in development of add-ons, they got a special thing where you can communicate. So every add-on has two tables. One of them, or it can be a table, but it can also just be a string, or it's normally a string. So one of them is the add-on name, and the other one is a table that's shared inside your add-on, so you can communicate in different scripts inside the same add-on. That way it's just easier to have your add-on split into multiple different files. So that's why that's there. So let's write that. So local add-on name, comma, and Paragon System. Doesn't need to be Paragon System, but now I know Paragon System, then I know automatically it's the add-on and the table for the add-on. Then you set it to equals and then 3 dots like that, and then that's all. So now you have AIO added and you have build up, so you're automatically able to connect and communicate with different files inside your own add-on. So let's save this and let's move ahead into our server. So let me find my server. Not 3D objects. Give me a second to remember. Yeah. So in SylCore, build, bin, real with deb info, and Lua scripts, and inside your Paragon System folder, and then the Paragon System file. Open it. Nice, we got it open now. So let's now add the same AIO to just this file, and it's quite easy. It's the same. So local AIO or equals AIO or require, and in here double quotes, and then you write AIO again. Now we have required it. Next, you just add the handler. So local handlers equals AIO dot add handlers, and inside here, roads and Paragon System, AIO, and it's important this is the same as inside our client folder or file. Otherwise, AIO can't connect and talk to each other. And after, you just like write a comma and quote brackets again, like that. So now we already have the handler and AIO set up for both the add-on and the server code. So let's just real quick make a test here. Let's make it so that when you log in on the server, it calls to the client and it prints a message. Let's try that. So first, if you go to your Paragon System, the server script, here we first want to make the function for when a player joins. So on player login, this is just the name. It's just what I want to call it. Next, let's find the documentation and register a player event, because we need to both have the arguments, but we also need the event ID. So it's event and player. So let's write event, player. And then let's write here AIO.handler, .handle. Here we want to send this to the player, and we want to write Paragon System AIO. And here we want to say what should we call the function? So hello from server. Let's just call it this. So what this does now is that we want to first, let me register the event first. So below here, register player event, and in here we write free, because that's what our unlogin is. It's free. And then comma and on player login. Now we registered the event for when a player is logged in, it calls our client add-on and calls the function called this. Or it sends a request to the client add-on, and if it finds the hello from server function in the client add-on, then it calls it. So let's go back into our client, go down here, just write function, and here we want to call it handlers, so that AIO can find the function under the handlers table. Handlers.hello from server. So this needs to be the exact same as this. And well, we don't need any arguments. So what we want to do now is just write print and then say hello from server. So let me try to explain this. So when you do these tables, like it's connected by this name between both the client and the server. So when we do the AIO.handle, what we are doing is telling the server that the player, we sent the player so it knows which player to send this call to. Then we tell it, hey, go on you could look at it like a channel back and forth, each handler you make. So you can say go on Paragon System AIO channel and call the function on this player where they have hello from server, where it only will run this function if it's found on that player. So we call hello from server, and let's say we sent this, we send it as send it, then in the add-on it listens all the time on the handlers, then it sees a message on the channel for Paragon System AIO, and then it says, okay, I need to find hello from server function and then call it on this player. So it finds handlers, and then it looks inside that table and it finds hello from server, the name, and then, oh, okay, this is the function, let's call it and do what we want to do. And right now we just print hello from server to test it. So let's go back in game and let's reload Eluna. Always remember to reload Eluna. If I could spell today, reload Eluna, hit enter. And you shouldn't see any errors. And then I hit enter in the game and boom, hello from server. So what happened is that right now, when we start the server, we log in on the player. This event is registered on the server. Then we call this function as soon as a player logs in. Since this function has the player, then we say AIO.handle, and then the player who logged in at the given time sent that on channel Paragon System AIO and then call hello from server. So that means the player, which is the one I just logged in on, now gets a call to their client where the client says, okay, well, let's see, do we have hello from server? And yeah, we do, because we made the function and then we print hello from server. So that's basically all for today. Now you have learned a little bit more about how AIO works with communicating on a standalone add-on inside your client and how it communicates with the server. So next video we'll do some more like send in and like set up some more of the things for the client and the server. See you in the next one.